everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm doing another tag video. I love doing tag videos and I did quite a few last year, but I don't think I've done one in like quite a long time. But then I saw my friend Emily's makeup bag do the content creator confessions tag, and this was created by Kate the Great Beauty and Better Off Red. I will have their channels linked down below, and I will also have Emily's video linked down below because she was the one that made me do this tag. I love the questions and I thought it was really interesting for you guys to take a look into sort of like the life as a content creator, learn a little bit more about it, and especially if you've been wanting to start a like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, any other platform on social media, that maybe it would be like a little bit helpful to hear some information about that. So if you are new here, then hi, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you found it. I upload beauty videos 4 times a week and I would love it if you subscribed. But for now, if you want to see the content creator confessions tag and my answers to them, then please keep watching. So I have all the questions on my phone right here and I'm just going to go through all of them. I will also have all the questions in the description box in case you want to do this tag as well. But the first one is, how do you feel about the term influencer and do you feel you are one? I think most people, including myself, I don't really like the term influencer because I feel like everyone is like trying to be an influencer at this point, and I feel like I'm not necessarily trying to influence people to buy things. I'm just creating content and hoping it's helpful for people, and if that influences someone in buying something that I like, then that is nice. It's not the goal for me to get you guys to buy products. The goal is to create informative content. So I do prefer the term content creator and I prefer that way much than influencer. I also feel like content creator sounds like more professional than influencer because, you know, like I said, so many people are like trying to be an influencer. I feel like nowadays when you have an Instagram, people consider themselves an influencer, and like I said, I just much rather go by the term content creator. Question number 2 is, how did you decide to become a content creator? And that's actually quite an interesting story because I started my channel all the way back in 2013, which is 9 years ago. That is crazy, you guys. I started my channel when I was 14 or 15 years old, but of course, being the young teenager that I wasn't like consistent with my videos. I didn't know what kind of content I wanted to make, so I started off with making makeup videos, then I went to like fashion videos, back to makeup videos, then I stopped uploading for years. So that's kind of like the story of my channel. I mainly started my channel because I watched a lot of the like OG makeup channels back in the day. I know like I watched Bethany Moda all the time and I just wanted to be a YouTuber myself too. So 14-year-old me got a camera and started making videos, and they were super cringy if I look back, but at the same time I'm glad to know my passion for making videos started so young, and I can always proudly tell people that I'm not just making content because it seems like a great way to make money or it's a great way to get like PR products. I generally started my channel before like most people even knew it was possible to make money with YouTube. PR wasn't even like a big thing from the videos that I watched, so I generally started because I loved makeup and I wanted to share my thoughts on the products as well, and I also just loved making videos. Question number 3 is, what's your experience with knowing other creators in life, good or bad? I have met a couple people in the past who make videos as well, but not a lot. Like, I didn't meet a lot of people in real life, but from the people I've always talked to on like either Instagram DMs or in YouTube comments, everyone is always super sweet and supportive. So I've only had pretty much good experience with other content creators. I always like it when people message me for advice because I always like to help people out and I feel like people always appreciate that. So to be honest, I just haven't had any bad experience with it. Question number 4 is, do you accept sponsorships and how do you feel about them? Now, because my channel is still quite small and my Instagram as well, I've never really had like a paid sponsorship where I was paid to post about something. I've received some PR, and the most important thing with that for me is that I only post about PR or I accept PR, or if I would do a sponsorship with a brand or products that I really like myself. Like, I think pretty much every content creator gets these like sort of like weird emails about products and brands you've like never heard of, and I'm not going to post about a product that I don't love or don't recommend. So I'm pretty picky when it comes to sponsorships. I don't just want to accept everything because it's free or I get paid for it. Question number 5, have you had an experience with a brand that left a bad taste in your mouth? And I don't think so. But I will say 2 quite big brands. I'm not going to name them, but 2 brands have reached out to me telling me they wanted to send me products and asked me which products I would like to receive. And I was so excited about them because with both of these brands, I was really excited about trying their products. So I was like so excited, send them back what I would like to receive, send them my address. And then they were like, sorry, we don't ship to the Netherlands. We only ship within like the USA. So that was kind of like a bummer because I genuinely got very excited about being able to try out their products. And on my profile, it does say that I live in the Netherlands. If you watch my videos, you can probably hear from my accent that I'm not from the USA. So when a brand says, we love your channel, we want to send you something, I'm like, do you love my channel? Like, did you even watch it? Because if you watch my channel, you probably know I'm not from the US. So that was a little sad, but if these brands would reach out to me right now and say like, hey, we start shipping to the Netherlands, do you still want to receive products? Like, I would say yes, because maybe they genuinely didn't know, but it was like a moment that really disappointed me. Number 6 is, how do you deal with negative comments? I thankfully haven't received too many negative comments. I have received like a few of them in the past, and usually I just try to ignore them. I will say sometimes they still get to me because I'm just proud of the content that I make and I want other people to like it as well. So when I'm noticing that other people aren't liking it, like if you give constructive criticism and say, hey, you shouldn't talk as fast in your videos because it's easier to follow if you talk more slowly, like I can see that, like thank you for the feedback. But if someone would write it in like, you talk way too fast, it's annoying, like that's just not nice. So I don't mind it when it is constructive criticism, but when it generally comes across as mean, like I just try to ignore it and maybe delete it as well. Number 7 is, what's your biggest pet peeve when it comes to comments? I would say I don't like it when people comment and then immediately like their own comments, because I can just tell they only commented because they want other people to see their channel. That's something that is a little bit annoying, and I also don't like it when people comment in a language that I just don't understand. Like sometimes people comment in like a foreign language and I have no idea what the comment says. So that's a little annoying as well. But for the rest, I do appreciate, of course, every single comment that I receive on my channel. Number 8 is, what is your favorite part about being a content creator? Being that I get to try so many makeup and help you guys with makeup as well. I just love makeup. I love trying new products, and making videos and earning a little bit from it allows me to buy more products to review on my channel. So it's just something that I really enjoy, and I also like it when you guys comment on my videos and told me that something was helpful. I really appreciate that as well, and I just love the feedback from you guys that I get on my channel about how much you like my videos. Number 9 is, what is your least favorite part of being a content creator? And that is definitely how time consuming it is. I feel like people always underestimate how much time it takes to make content. I mean, taking an Instagram photo is like a different story, but making YouTube videos, it takes a while to set up your equipment, then you need to film, then you need to edit, and you need to upload description box, affiliate links, thumbnails. It just takes really long time. It is very time consuming. I do it because I love it, but I would like it if it wouldn't take as much time. 10 is, do you edit your own content, and if so, do you enjoy it? Yes, I edit and film everything by myself. I'm basically like a one-man show, and I do like that because then I can decide how things are edited and how things are looking. But at the same time, it is very time consuming, so I do get why bigger YouTubers choose to like hire an editor for them. But for now, I do still like having like my small little channel and doing everything by myself. Number 11 is, where do you draw the line in regard to sharing on the social media? Currently, I don't share a lot of my personal life on social media. I don't share my house either. I feel like I don't really have like a very specific audience yet. Like if you have created sort of like a fan base, I do understand people wanting to know more about you and starting to get to know you a bit more. But once I have more followers, I do see myself sharing a bit more about my life and introducing myself to you guys a bit more. But now I just feel like it's not really that interesting to a lot of people to actually know a lot about me. Number 12 is, name one thing you wish you knew when you were starting out. And one thing I knew I wish when I was starting out was how big social media would get. And if I had known I would still like be making videos in 2022, I would have definitely tried to be more consistently and tried to be a bit more professional in my videos back then. Because I think if I would have put the time and effort in my videos that I'm doing right now, like back then in 2014, I would maybe have like way more subscribers. Like, I don't say like I would be famous, but my channel would be a lot bigger because back then there just weren't a lot of creators on the platform. So that is something I wish I knew, because then I would have maybe like looked at it a bit differently. Number 13, is there any change you'd like to make to your content in the future? I do want to start incorporating more makeup looks on my channel where I'm doing my makeup on camera with you guys, because I feel like I'm not doing that as much right now. But for the rest, I do like my channel, I do like the type of videos that I create, and I feel like I really enjoy this type of content. Number 14 is, what company collab is your dream? Well, probably Charlotte Tilbury. I would love to do something of a content collaboration with them. I think that would be so cool. But also maybe Sephora, even though I don't live in the US, maybe I could do something for like European Sephora. And I would also love to have a collab with Cult Beauty because I love shopping there as well. So I think those 3 brands or companies are like my dream collab. 15, what other creator do you admire and want to work with? Well, firstly, Emily, who inspired me to do this tag as well. I have already collabed with her in the past. I will have her channel linked down below. It's Emily's Makeup Bag, but her videos are so nice, and I would actually love to meet up with her one day and film a video in person. We live in a different country and on a different continent of the world, so that's a little different, but maybe I could go to like the US sometime, and while I'm there film a collab with her. That would be so cool. Or she could come here to the Netherlands. But also I do really like Kelly Gooch videos. I will have her channel linked down below as well, but I would love to do a collab with Kelly as well. I love her videos, they're super informative. And she is definitely one of my favorite YouTubers as well. 16 is, what content do you hate? That's a little bit of like a broad question because I don't like gaming content, for instance. But if I look at it in terms of like makeup, I don't think there's necessarily anything that I hate, but what I do hate is when people are just overly negative in their videos and seem to hate everything that they're trying. I mean, I get it, you don't want to praise every single brand and every single product, but it's hard to imagine that when you do a full face of makeup, like everything is bad. I always like to see the good in products as well, and if it doesn't work for me, maybe it works for someone else. So I never really say something sucks or is super bad. I will usually say it doesn't work for me, because there's always a person where it may work for. So I feel like when people are very negative about the products, that's a video. I don't hate it, but it's not like my favorite video to watch. And the last question is, have you ever had to deal with cancel culture, and if so, how? Well, me personally, no, but there are brands that I would never like buy from because I don't think their values are something I want to support. So in terms of brands, yes, but in terms of myself, no. Okay everyone, and this was it for the content creator confession stack. I really like doing this. I thought it was super interesting. Let me know in the comment section what you think of my answers, and also I would love to hear your answers to these questions if you are a content creator yourself as well. So feel free to leave the answers as a comment or leave the link to your video so I can watch that as well. And if you did enjoy this video, then I would love it if you gave it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you don't miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel, and I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, and to thank you guys all so much for watching, I really hope you have an amazing day, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!